Today on Girl Chat, what's behind hashtag #WakeUpWeightWatchers? We'll tell you.
That is crazy.
And mom caught making homemade bloody shoes. Are we here for it?
This is foolishness.
Plus, Aaron Carter is here. The Real starts now.
This is our
a new program that offers free memberships to teens ages 13 to 17 in an attempt to try and keep them healthy. However, not everyone thinks that's such a good idea. The hashtag #WakeUpWeightWatchers began trending due to the fact many people feel like dieting as a teen could lead to inadequate nutrition, and it may promote unhealthy body image, including potential development of eating disorders. So ladies, do you think it's a good idea for Weight Watchers to be open to all ages?
Well, they're not open to all. I don't understand why they're targeting teenagers. It's like 13 to 16. It's a 6-week program. That was, because at first I was like, oh, you know, maybe. And then I'm like wondering, why are they only targeting teenagers?
Well, I don't know if targeting is one way to look at it, but I see that they're offering a free membership. They're offering a free health access to teenagers who happen to need the help. And at the same time, today, obesity has tripled since the 1980s within teenagers. Tripled. 21% of teenagers are obese today. I was about 20 to 25 pounds over my weight now when I was a teenager. And it didn't matter what society thought. I didn't feel good about myself. And when you don't like your body, yourself, the vehicle that's carrying you, it messes with your mind, it messes with your heart, and it messes with your actions.
And I get that, but I don't understand why they have to do it at a Weight Watchers facility. I think what they should do is start small and go to actual schools, because the reason why a lot of teens are obese is because they don't really know how to eat. Growing up in the projects, I didn't know how to eat. Nobody told me about fruits and vegetables. I just ate whatever was put in front of me. What I would like to see is that people teach more about nutrition in the schools at all ages.
And I would be only fine if the program, promoted that. They wouldn't focus so much on dieting, but they would help educate these children how to make healthier choices, because I'm with you, Lonnie. Y'all, I used lard until I was like 23 years old.
Okay.
That's
you
how I
was
started my chicken. Yeah. I swear to God, I didn't know. My family is from the South. I grew up on mashed potatoes and meatloaf, fried chicken, like once a week.
Yeah.
So I think if they do it in a way where they're educating the children, then it can help them in the future.
Yeah.
Make wiser decisions in the things that they
What makes us think that Weight Watchers isn't doing just that? It is a healthy lifestyle. Oprah Winfrey helped herself out through Weight Watchers. DJ Khaled is going through it right now. So I just think it is instructing and educating. For me, education for health takes money or time. I think we came from a place where we didn't know the differences between, for me, government cheese and like healthier, wholesome cheeses today. Real talk.
Eating healthy is very expensive, actually.
I know, but I just want to be clear
that
this program that they're talking about, if I'm not wrong, is about points. And that's different than healthy eating. And the thing is that different cultures have different ways of eating.
Yeah.
And we need to understand that. I mean, as African Americans, we do use a lot of lard, and it affects our bodies differently.
MSG.
Like I said, if you teach me about nutrition first, not the dieting, because I think that's where the mothers are having an issue with, is that it's dieting.
And it should be
you
a lifestyle.
shouldn't do that, and it should be a lifestyle change.
And mainly also that teenagers may be insecure about exposing something like this in front of an audience of Weight Watcher attendees or guests.
Exactly.
Whatever. So what I think, first of all, a nationwide brand like Weight Watchers offering some type of assistance like this to a huge epidemic, which is obesity in teenagers, is massive. That's huge. That's awesome, I think, to applaud for Weight Watchers, for teenagers who want it. Now, in the household, if you notice that your teenager is insecure, to expose their insecurities in front of other people, then you need to take that Weight Watchers mentality into your own home and implement that in that
But they need to
center.
learn, though.
But if you
have to
don't,
teach
well,
them.
that's the
You
thing.
gotta
If you
teach
don't
them.
know it, if I'm honest,
Yeah.
if you don't know it, then you can't teach it. Now that I know now,
Right.
when I have my daughter, when I had my son and my daughter, now I'm looking at what she eats. And I'm trying to teach her at a very young age. And man, it is so hard to eat your fruits and your vegetables. And I'm very proud to say, my son Aiden now loves apples. Thank God.
It's
good
for
for
everybody.
everybody.
But the thing is that when you go by points, your points could be, okay, well, I got a cookie. You know,
Yes.
and that's
Oh,
the point.
got
And
it.
that's why I'm saying, teach me how to eat better. Not to just look at,
Not just
you
to
only
lose the
eat
weight.
1,200 calories. Well, I might drink that and be like, okay, I can't do no more. And then I'm sick. You know what I'm saying?
Is that
But
how
I'm
Weight
just saying,
Watchers
teach
works?
me.
Yes.
And that's one thing I like about you, Jeannie, is that you've shown me, look and make sure that you have this, you have that.
You're about
Tamara does
portion.
that too, and portion control and stuff. I just
Lonnie
feel
don't like it sometimes.
No,
but
I don't. I don't like it, and I don't like that you guys like to keep me healthy. But it's helped me
It has.
out a lot. And I'm just saying, as kids, they shouldn't be put on a diet. I don't think that that's right.
Yeah, I think it's about a healthy lifestyle.
I think you should teach them about being healthy.
I think there's also this misconception of we don't want our kids to have eating disorders. 100% no one wants that. But I think people only view eating disorders as being thin, whereas actually overeating can also be an eating disorder.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's what kids are doing. It might be so much deeper than them just eating. Maybe it's emotional. Maybe it's something that's bothering them on the inside. So I actually looked up how WebMD recommends that if you're gonna talk to your teen about their weight, what might be helpful. So here they go.
Okay.
Be prepared. Plan out what you're going to say before you say it. Keep the focus on your child's health and not on their body size. That for me was a big thing. I think that's so true. Be the change that you want to see in them. Set a good example. I think that's a major one.
Let me just be real. Sometimes you don't have, sometimes people are out here struggling, y'all. Sometimes they just got to feed their kids what they can feed them. And that's the truth. So if you do that, ain't nothing wrong with that. But kind of make sure they get up off of the couch. Make them work a little bit.
Which I love that Michelle Obama was doing.
Exactly.
Taking initiative and getting kids to move their bodies. That's a big one. And the last one is that if needed, don't be afraid to call a medical professional to get some help. So I think that's really important. I think, like you said, Lonnie, and like Jeannie said, it's an epidemic. The way I was raised to eat was all carbs because carbs are cheaper. And they fill you up very quickly. So for breakfast in my home, if we didn't have, it was rice and beans because rice filled me up, but I wasn't getting all my nutrients. And I think that, again, it goes back to educating ourselves, educating families, and again, knowing about nutrition. And I think we can be the change that children need out there. And that it's about being healthy most of all, not about a size. Speaking of kids, Kylie Jenner and her boo rapper Travis Scott recently welcomed their daughter, Stormy Webster, into the world.
Stormy Webster.
And it looks like baby Stormy is actually already making a positive impact on the new dad, according to TMZ. Since Stormy's arrival, Travis is reportedly calmer, laughing a lot more. He's currently working on a new album, and his friends say that it's his best work yet. So ladies, do you think that having a baby can actually change a man for the better?
Yes.
Tell us how you really feel. Yes. Yeah. Tam, you have children.
Yes, I do. I know for me, well, the first thing having a baby does is it will mature your behind right up. It's having a baby is not for the weak. And then also, I thought I was already a humble human being, but you learn so much. You think you have everything under control, but you don't. So it really, I'm even more humbled. So it taught me a lot about humility. And not only that, being present. I don't know why, I'm not gonna cry, I'm not gonna cry. They are my life. And then also, like, when I make a decision, it's not based on me alone. I think about my children. I think about my family and how I can help them in their life. And I hope one day that they're proud of me and the choices that I make.
Oh, of course they're.
I cannot wait for you to experience this. It's such a beautiful, beautiful thing. And that's one of the reasons why I decided to take this job. Being a talk show host allows me more time to be with my children because I don't want to miss those amazing milestones. But yeah, it's amazing.
So sweet.
They're awesome. It's awesome.
I want to say something because it's kind of bugging me.
Oh, no. What?
The reason why you're enjoying your children is because they come from you. But you're also, I feel, emotionally and financially able to take care of your children. I'm just saying this message to a lot of young people because I know a lot of people are having babies out there. And a lot of y'all might be having baby fever. But it takes a lot when you have a baby.
No, it's true. Yeah.
And it takes a lot emotionally, it takes a lot financially.
Yeah.
So don't get caught up with what you're seeing on Instagram and what you see because you have to be emotionally and financially and ready for a child, you know. And that's the biggest message that I like to give out there.
When it comes to thinking about, like, seeing you like this, Tam, and my favorite is just, you know, watching you scroll through your selected pictures that you put up and what you hang up in your room. It literally just, it makes my uterus do a little twerk, man. You thought your uterus couldn't move? It does dances and everything. And actually, when we talk about men and what the changes it does for men, I remember in my ex seeing this in him. I saw when children were around him, just this softness that for me felt like the Holy Spirit, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
Where you just see a sense of only God could bring this tranquility and this connection between two human beings. And that's why, you know, part of the reason why it led to where we are right now, because it is inhumane to stand between a man who should be a father if you shouldn't want that for yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I had to make that decision and respect all those dads out there that have that in their calling, you know?
And I'll tell you one thing, it might change a man, but it won't keep a man.
You could say that again.
Yes.
One more time for the ones in the back.
It'll change a man, but it won't keep a man, so don't.
Because it'll change them for that child.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll change that person for the woman.
Yes.
Sadly. I think it'll change their heart for that child, can soften their heart for that child. They may see their second chance in that child for the decisions that they made. I think that men do feel that. I think that's so dope, like you just said, the decisions that you make for your life. You second guess everything because it's like, how is this going to affect them? And I think that is a beautiful thing to see in a man, that he not only is living for himself, but now living for that child as well.
While we on it, I mean, what you just said is kind of on my mind. Was that one of the decisions? Do you think that your ex-husband wanting children, was that a major decision in you wanting to get a divorce?
That was definitely one of the big main factors, because when we were dating, I was always very vocal, because I'll never lead a man on when I know that I didn't want to have children. So I was always honest about that. And I think we were both so young, it was like 14 years ago. I think he also thought, you know what, we're so in love, I don't want that either. And to be honest, he could have been happy not having children with me. But when you physically see how a man is with a child, and if the man really desires to be a father, and you know that you are that block between that happening, you just don't feel right about yourself every single day.
That's real big of you, because you could have been selfish and been like, you know, So I had to give it up. That's props.
That's love right there, when you're able to release somebody to their happiness.
And I wish that for him now.
Yes.
I literally, honestly, in my list of prayers, I pray happiness for him every single day. Yeah. And I pray because he's getting at the age where I'm like, now, like at some time, I just pray for love. And I pray for that happening, because he'd be an amazing dad, dude.
And that's maturity, too. You know what I mean? You are going to have a bigger blessing than you know, Jeannie.
Exactly.
I'm telling you, you are going to have much, much success. So So one thing a baby can change is your bra size.
What the?
And speaking of bras, Jenna Bush Hager and her mom, former First Lady Laura Bush, recently revealed on the Today Show that they actually have the same bra size. In fact, they even used to share bras. Okay.
Oh, wow,
Now, the
that's
presidential
nice.
daughter also revealed her mother even asked her once if she needed a new bra before telling her, quote, here's one of my minimizers. Okay. You know, so ladies, do you have that special kind of relationship with your mother? You sharing stuff?
I don't know, lingerie?
No.
Lingerie, though?
No.
That's not lingerie, that's an undergarment.
Yeah, a bra and panty? That's lingerie. I mean, lingerie to me
I
is...
came out of the woman's vagina. It doesn't get any more intimate than that.
Okay.
I know, but...
This woman changed my diapers. If I needed a bra and my mom saw that I had the wrong bra on and we had the same size,
Of course.
my mother would have no problem turning to me as a teenager and being like, Mama, that's the wrong bra, but I got the right one. It's right here. And I
Yes.
would find nothing weird about that. It's not like, it just seems, this is a mother and a daughter, you guys. This isn't homegirls. This isn't like she created her.
I drink after my mother.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like she...
Like if she drinks
Yeah,
a cup, you
yeah, I'm like,
she created
especially
my
if it's
mouth.
liquor. I'm like, oh, it kill anything. So, you know.
I always think that
Bad.
too. I always think that liquor kills everything. I don't know.
Yeah.
Do
if
you
that's
kiss Araya in the mouth?
I do. I do.
Okay, if Araya was a teenager
Yes.
and you saw she had the wrong bra on,
Yes.
do you think she would be weirded out if you were like, babe, I have a better
don't-
bra that would go better with that shirt?
I wouldn't mind giving her my bra.
Yeah.
I just don't know if she would take it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, she's like, no, mommy, I don't want yours. I don't want yours. I don't know.
I know.
What
I
if
was
you
gonna
got
say,
the poppin' bras?
I don't know.
we know
I
every
hope
mom's
so.
gonna give their daughter the bra. What if the daughter don't want your bra? Your stanky old winter bra?
Why your mama got a stanky bra?
Because bras are just so, I don't know, just
Intimate.
nipples. She had me.
She
lactated.
breastfed me.
I don't.
Her nipple
Yeah,
was
but
in my mouth.
that was a long time ago,
That was
though.
good. Yeah, we're good.
years
We
ago.
good.
But she's
I'm okay.
I just personally, I have a really, really close relationship with
You
my
do.
mom. I don't wear her bras because we don't have the same size, but I wouldn't find that terribly odd. Like at some point, when me and my sister did have the same size, we no longer do. She had some children.
Yeah.
But at the time, like, if I saw that my sister had like a really cool padded bra that I wanted to borrow, I would like steal it from her. That wasn't weird to me.
Yeah.
And I feel like my mom is closer to me than
No,
that.
I'm gonna let my mom's undies stay right under her. Like, that's cool. But I do like, at this age, trading clothes. I always think mother and daughters sharing clothes or trading clothes is such a dope thing. Today, Mama Maya and I, we still trade, because we love bright fabrics, we love celebratory looks. So we always like trade each other's
What's
pieces
your
together.
favorite clothing that you like to wear from your mom?
I have all of my mom's vintage pieces. That's her vintage jumpsuit.
That is sick.
Oh, that's her jumpsuit?
Yes, her jumpsuit.
love
And I
that.
took it and
That's
stitched it, made it my
beautiful.
own.
Oh.
We share each other's kimonos. She makes me wear that visor so I protect my skin. Make sure
So
no
that
wrinkles.
bra is not your mom's.
No, that's my bra from Ross.
Jeannie and your bras, okay? Really?
Welcome back to The Real. Let's get back into some more girl chat. Now, does everyone remember Jeremy Meeks?
Yeah.
AKA Hot Felon, who landed a modeling contract after going viral for his smoldering, sexy mugshot?
Yes, Lord.
Okay, well, move over, Jeremy, because there's a new boo in the cell block. 20-year-old Makai Alante Lucky, who was arrested back in 2016 for allegedly speeding and driving a stolen vehicle, is being dubbed Prison Bae by the internet. Makai has been dropping charges and panties after he started modeling as well. Check out his runway debut with Philip Plain.
Wow, I can't believe
Okay?
that.
He's
So
a
ladies,
good-looking
and yes,
dude.
if you notice, he actually has a condition where one of his eyes is blue, and it's real sexy.
That is fly.
That's what
Yes.
condition is that?
It starts with an
it's
H and it's really long.
heterochromia. Heterochromia. Actually, Kate Bosworth has it as well.
And so does Alex, our mutual friend.
My
Yep.
friend has it. I think it's super cool.
Yes, it is.
It's
So-
like one eye's blue and you're like, ooh.
Okay, so you ladies are saying that this man is guilty of being fine.
Yes, he is.
I
Yes,
think so.
charged, guilty.
That's so. Okay, do you think that he is just? I mean, he's good looking, yes. But do we also put the spin more on him because he's a bad boy? Is it that?
I don't want no jailbird.
Yeah, I don't really find that
Lonnie,
he's
do you
had
think
a
he's-
stolen car sexy.
That is
That
true.
was-
However, I do like the fact that he's not defined by his past,
Yes.
and now he has this new job, and I hope he gets it right this time.
Yes,
Do you see what I'm
yes.
saying?
So I hope that
I'll
he
give
does
him that.
something great with this
You know?
opportunity.
Yes.
Because this is a huge opportunity. First of all, that's a great show.
Yes.
Philip Klein is a great show. It's New York Fashion Week. It's
Beautiful.
huge. It's major. So I hope that he takes this opportunity and
Yep.
builds off that and shows that you absolutely can
And
have
he
a
said-
whole other life.
Yeah.
But he said he's not a felon. So
What
he
is
said
that
he
called?
didn't go to
Yes.
prison.
Yeah, so
went to
he
just jail.
so he had a
What?
It wasn't
misdemeanor,
like a federal crime.
right?
He went to jail.
Yes, misdemeanor. So there's a difference between a felon and someone who has a misdemeanor.
Now I know about felonies. So he's saying that he didn't get convicted, I think. So that's
Oh,
what he
okay.
means. So
Yes.
he didn't go to prison. So he's saying don't call him felon babe. So we're gonna
So-
call you jailbird babe.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Or
That's
misdemeanor, babe.
If he actually was not convicted of this, I actually think that's kind of messed up to blame if that wasn't true, that he
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
didn't do that.
But now you know people gonna start working on their mug shots, you know? Because
Try to
people
make
getting
it look
hired off
good.
their mug shot.
Wait, Lonnie, did you have a mug? Lonnie, did you
Yes.
have a mugshot?
I had a mug shot, and girl, I was fine back then.
Oh,
that was
geez.
what, 20 years ago?
Oh,
Woo-hoo!
we need to find that.
I had that asymmetrical check to Houston jail down there. Down there somewhere is a mug shot of me. Look, the producer's looking right now. Look at
Exactly. But it is so crazy that literally now your mugshot is your first headshot.
Okay.
I know.
People are getting modeling jobs off of
Yes.
them. So next time I'm just gonna be like, yes.
Yeah.
So you see
Social
this
media.
bone structure.
like,
Exactly.
like
Place it
that.
up.
You never know. With Google now, anything is possible with any photo taken of you. You almost want to look fine even when you pass those like red light speedings. When you go through, you got to be like,
Okay?
Be like, well,
Right?
if you're gonna catch me, don't catch me slipping.
on.
I'm gonna look cute.
I know I do that all the time, Jeannie, because if you're around down there in Culver City,
Yeah.
they got a lot of lights.
yes, or Beverly Hills, any of those areas that are a little bit more expensive cities, they can
Right.
pay to have the cameras there. You try to look good though.
And I start flicking,
No,
but
I don't
you
want-
can
don't
see
they
it
have,
flicking.
do they have a little sign that tells you you're being recorded? No? Or you just see the little camera?
No,
Yes?
it'll start flicking, and once it starts flicking,
It's
that's when
done.
I start
Yes.
clicking.
Now,
Pose from the camera
You're
now.
crazy.
Click,
Just make sure you don't crash.
no. Why would you want to get
Jeez.
caught? Why would you?
No.
Because the thing is, if they can't prove that that looks like you don't
Right.
have to pay for the
They
ticket.
know
They
what
guys.
got,
that means.
they got your license plate.
No, because people can drive your car. I've legit
Yeah.
drove through those.
Yeah.
If
No.
I drive through those, I'll twerk my face like, yo.
Are you
Yeah.
serious?
No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be like, see, that ain't me.
One time I did get off. They couldn't tell it was me.
What did you do?
Because I did like this. Because
Yep.
at the time I couldn't afford to pay tickets, so I was always doing like
Turn.
this. But now I'm like, I don't care. I'm like, hey.
Yes, okay.
I don't
You
care.
guys, please don't take their advice. Please drive safely when you're driving through these red lines.
Look
Don't
at the
scare me
mom.
like
We
that.
gotta take a break, but there's more Girl Chat on the way. We will be safe, Tam. Don't go anywhere. You're watching The Real.
Welcome back. Let's get right back into some more girl chat. Now, as a proud Boricua, you know that I love a good pair of Louboutins. And it looks like I'm not the only Latina who loves a good pair of bloody shoes. One Latina mom was caught spray painting a pair of heels to make her own Louboutin knockoffs. You see this right here? In spite of her son making fun of her, this mamacita remained unfazed and let him know in Spanish that those women that wear Louis Vuitton and Gucci, you actually think that is real? I could do it too. So ladies, after seeing this, what do you think of this mom channeling her inner Cardi B and making some DIY bloody shoes?
She is resourceful.
Yes.
Resourceful and smart. I like her.
They allegedly, you know, the great comedian Joan Rivers, allegedly she used to go and drive down to down in New York.
Yeah.
And she would stay in the car and would have people pick out the knockoff bags. And when
Okay.
and when they asked her in Chinatown, and when
Yeah.
they asked her, you know, why
Canal
you do it,
Street.
she said they wouldn't question me. I'm Joan Rivers. They wouldn't question whether it was real or not.
Yeah.
So that's why she would do it. And she saved like a lot of money that way, allegedly.
It's true.
So,
Yes.
It's
you
smart
know.
if you really think about it. These shoes are not cheap. Like,
And they're not
they're
always
not.
that
How much
comfortable.
is a pair of, how much is a, I don't know.
most of them are 1,000 and up.
About 1,200 is the
1,200,
average for
1,200.
Louboutin.
And how
Yeah.
and how long do they last? Like the
They
red
don't.
sole?
And the
Depends on wear
crazy
and
thing is,
tear.
even the real Christian Louboutin shoes. We've
Yeah.
experienced this with
Yeah.
our Pagals and our Socates. Even if you wear the shoes, the red actually wears off, even if they're real.
Yes.
So we've had to get ours repainted. And no, they don't get painted at Louboutin. You just take them to the shoe repair person.
they got
and
the
they
same
paint them.
red.
And now they actually can even put a rubber sole that's red that matches it as well, and it actually makes your shoes.
So
She knows
she's
what I'm
doing
talking about.
exactly what y'all
Same
doing,
thing.
getting it
Yeah,
painted.
It's pretty
Yes.
smart.
If it looks
It's
good,
very smart.
If it looks good and it can pass, it doesn't
She
really
was doing
matter.
a very good job.
She was.
She was very precise with her red
She
paint.
I like that she was doing that though, because it also, when you think about it, $1,200 for a pair of shoes, fam,
It's a
come
lot.
on. No,
It's a lot.
I don't feel better, spending that much money.
I love fashion. We all love fashion,
Yes.
but we're all pretty realistic about
Yes.
like what's just going overboard and too expensive.
Yeah.
I'd say fake it till you make it.
Exactly. When money ain't a thing, then I understand it. But if you're not, then girl, we don't know the difference.
Shoot, for me, money is always a thing. I can't spend that much money on no shoes. I'm sorry. No
Yeah.
red bottoms, black bottoms, yellow bottoms. I don't know. No, that's
I
crazy.
used to get.
I've done it, but man, it pains me. I
Yes,
buy
it
the
does.
shoes, but I'd be like handing them my credit card,
Your
like,
pinky
oh Lord
toe,
Jesus.
the pinky toe be suffering in them
yeah,
Socates,
I don't
man.
even have one anymore.
See, they even comfortable too? Nah,
not
nah, fam.
comfortable.
It's not
And
for
on
me.
that
You're
note, we have to
gorgeous.
take a break, but there's more of the real coming up right after this. No fakes here.
Welcome back. Let's get right back into some. Oh! I love that sound. It must mean a fan is calling our hotline bling. Oh my God!
We got a dynamic duo here. What's your name and where are you from?
My name's Nakia. I'm from Washington, D.C. Southeast, and this is Riley J.
Oh my God. I love it. Okay, so that means if you're in DC, you're watching us on our Fox 5 family. Hi, everybody.
Yes, Fox 5.
Yes. So what do you do out there?
So I work. I'm a cashier right now, and I'm a single mom. I'm in school, and that's basically my life. I'm a mommy. Mommy mode 24/7 all the time, 365. I'm a student. and I'm a
Very
hard
true.
worker.
Oh my
love it.
goodness. Now we understand you're having difficulty getting around. What's going on, girl?
Yeah, so, okay, I had a car, and my transmission blew out. It was a little sad. Her name was Betsy. And now I'm, saving, struggling, stacking some coins, trying to get a new car so me and Riley can get around because transportation is very, very hard for me in the city and the area.
So what are you doing in the meantime? How are you getting around?
I catch the Metro bus. I use the Metro bus and I use the train.
Okay.
Got it. Well, with so much on your plate, what keeps you motivated?
My daughter. I
Yes,
keep pushing for her.
She's so beautiful.
She is. I like her little tutu.
I love how you dressed her up so fashionably, too.
Yes.
You know what matters. I love that. Okay, well, we know that you are just fighting for, all the things that you need in life right now, and we want you and your daughter to succeed, and we want to help where you want to get going. So, Nakia, we are giving you $5,000.
Thank you so much.
Moms are everything to us.
Yes. So how is this?
Mom there too? Wait,
Tell mama.
oh.
So how would this help you and Riley?
Tell us why
I'm
you're crying.
going to get my car.
I heard that. Oh my God.
Yes.
Well, this is what we at The Real about. When we heard, we said we got to help you and Riley. And you know what? We can't wait to hear what's next with you. So we want you to keep in touch with us. Know that God is with you.
Yes.
And God is with you all the time.
Yes.
And I want you to stay in school, too. This is the reason why we're doing this. We want you to stay in school. We want you to take care of your baby. And you keep in touch with us, okay, sweetie?
Yes.
As soon as I get my car, we gonna take a picture. We gonna send y'all the picture.
Congratulations again.
Love that.
We love you guys.
Oh my
We'll be right back with more of The Real right after this.
Yes. Welcome back. Our next guest has been in the public eye for most of his life. He's the singer behind such hits as I Want Candy and Aaron's Party. Now, after 15 years, he's finally releasing a new album with a whole lot of love. Please welcome Aaron Carter. To the show. We just said right now when we hugged each other, my way back when friend. Yeah. Guys, we go way back to like being teenagers.
Like 12.
Literally 12 years old.
Yeah.
I will never forget staying in a hotel room in Times Square with you in New York City. And we were so bad. We would
Wait, 3LW.
Yes,
3LW. Initiative
we were touring together and literally we would knock on people's door and play Ding Dong Ditch in the hotels. We were so bored. Yes. Aaron was like, we're gonna go knock on the door and then run away. We'd be like, it's Maria. Crazy things I remember.
And then Maria came out.
Yeah.
Wow.
We acted crazy, but I love seeing you. You've been through a lot in the last year. You actually were arrested for a DUI. You've been through a few things. You went to rehab.
Allegedly, yeah.
Allegedly, yes.
No, I wasn't driving under the influence. No.
There you go.
Okay.
You went to rehab and you actually opened up about your sexuality and eating disorder. Today, you look amazing, great and healthy.
Great. You look fabulous.
So how are you feeling?
You know what? I'm feeling very cautiously optimistic.
Awesome.
I learned a lot of things from last year. It was a very exhilarating year, full of good things, good times, and then some trials and tribulations. And you know, my dad passed away last year too, so after that, I kind of went on a downward spiral from that. But got arrested and broke up with my girlfriend, and then.
Somebody say, yeah. Yeah, it's real
I see you in the red sweater. What were we talking about?
I know.
How do you feel? You look like you feel good.
Yeah, no, everything's really good with me. I feel really good. I took some time out to go to a treatment center last year, and for 2 months.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's good. So, reflecting on last year, is there anything you learned about yourself?
Yeah, I think that's to put myself first and to really truly love myself and be comfortable with what I see in the mirror. So last year, I got so stressed out from all kinds of miscellaneous things that I went down to like 115 pounds.
Wow.
So, and then I went to treatment center and I came out 160 pounds.
Wow.
Nice, that's great.
Look at that.
You look great, you really do. So what is it that you're doing to stay clean and healthy, Aaron?
I think I'm just surrounding myself with positivity and focusing on the good things and not a hater on, you know, social media.
You can't do that.
Yeah, no, you really
Can't
can't. It really, it's so funny how like one person can really get under your skin.
Oh,
you
tell
know?
me about it.
Oh my God.
We've experienced it.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
Well, one thing you do like to do is you like to tweet your phone number out for fans. We have a screenshot, you know. You actually did that. Is that
I
true?
thought I deleted that.
We called it.
Good producers.
Yeah.
I know, you're too good, too good.
What was going on when you did that?
I actually do it every once in a while. I think it's very hilarious to do.
Do people call you? What do they say?
Yeah, they call me, they FaceTime me from all different countries, and sometimes they can't even speak English.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm just like, hey. Yeah.
Oh my God.
But that's amazing that you love your fans enough to do that.
I do. I will literally spend hours doing this. I think it's, I don't know. We grew up in the world with without social media. So
That's true.
like this connection, I feel like on a cell phone, it feels more real. So
Yeah,
it
that's
doesn't
true.
feel like we're hiding behind anything. So
Yeah.
That's awesome.
fun.
and then people call me, it's crazy,
Yeah.
it's hilarious.
Right.
You
Then
love
you gotta
your fans.
switch your number though, right?
I do every like 6 days.
Okay. So your new album is titled Love, and most of the songs on the album deal with love. When did you write the tracks?
I wrote the tracks over the course of the last 2 years, which was actually a course of 2 different relationships that I went through too. And the material I was writing, I wasn't really expecting it to be like this album, this project, and I was just really writing about relative times in the relationships that weren't working out. And I was hoping that the songs that I was writing, I could play it for my girlfriend at the time, and she would like maybe like hear some of the message or like the things I could say. Maybe I could sing it to her.
Okay, that's sweet.
But it didn't work.
And what happened?
No.
And then she was like, "Oh yeah, this sounds really good." And I'm like, "Are you listening?
You hear what
Are
I'm
you actually
saying?
listening?
Right.
Like you were fool's gold, girl." Like.
But what happened with you and her?
What happened? It just she started off as my backup dancer, which was really. It was very convenient and being on the road, like being together, traveling the world together, and then I don't know. I think maybe she just got in her head, or I don't know, friends influencing. I don't know. Who knows?
Got it.
Yeah, but we got some good music out of it.
It's in the album. It's in it. Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Now I want to know what inspired you to get the love tattoo.
This?
Yeah.
It was actually that girl I was with.
Wow.
Wow, you was in love, huh?
I was, yeah, but there's some flames there. You see them?
Oh!
Yes. So what are you thinking with your tattoo? Are you gonna be doing? Are you gonna add to it or?
No, actually, I intend on getting it removed by Dr. Tata.
Okay. Really? Dang.
Yep.
Why?
I'm getting it removed. I'm actually going to be doing some film and TV projects, so I don't think it's very appropriate.
You are a very talented actor.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
I will be I'm excited to see that.
Either way, we know
That's
you're
right.
going to succeed with anything you do, and we look forward to it. Thank you so much for hanging out
Thank you so
with
much
us.
for having me. Love the girl talk.
Aaron's new album, Love, is available tomorrow everywhere music is sold, and his U.S. tour kicks off next Thursday, February 22nd, so be sure to check him out. Don't go anywhere, everybody. We've got to take a quick break, but you've got so much more coming up. You're watching The Real.
Welcome back. We all dread taking ID photos, but fear not. We've got the tips that will make unflattering licensed photos a thing of the past. This is Beautifully Licensed.
Okay, one of the biggest mistakes women with long hair make when taking their ID photo is gathering all of their hair to one shoulder. Here's why this is a no-no. Your hair will end up hiding your neck and shoulders, and you don't want those parts to do a disappearing act for this pic because it'll throw your proportions off. Your best bet is to keep your face hair-free with a ponytail or a low side bun.
Got it.
Next tip, if you're not hitting the red carpet, leave the red carpet makeup at home for a photo. It's not a glamour shot, people. I know you think you look better if you were beat to the gods, but 10 years from now, you're gonna wish you didn't go so heavy-handed on the red lip and smoky eye.
Yeah.
Keep it natural by using more browns, peaches, and browns, peaches, and pinks in your makeup, ladies. If you want to look as close, to you as possible, not the club. It also helps the law enforcement officials to identify you without a second look. Got it? Good.
Got it. That's
smart.
hysterical.
Okay. I know highlighter is super huge right now, but you may want to skip it for this photo. DMVs are full of harsh light and bland backgrounds, and a good highlight could backfire under those conditions.
Oh, no.
Instead, focus on adding a glow by adding color back into your face with bronzer and blush. Fluorescent lighting can wash us out, but a matte bronzer, 2 shades darker than your natural color on the high points of your face should do the trick.
Right.
Okay. All right, I got one, guys.
Yes.
My tip is to stay away from translucent powder. I know you want to pile it on to battle the shine for these pics, but powder actually isn't the way to go in this instance. Unless you're cool with looking cakey, dry, and your wrinkles or fine lines having a spotlight on them, put the powder down. If you want to get rid of oil, use blotting paper instead, and that should do the trick. Okay, leave a little glow.
Yeah.
And since we're talking about photo IDs, it's only right that we show and critique our own.
Shall
Load
we?
them up. Mine is a state ID, but it's all good, okay?
I love
You don't have
mine.
a driver's license.
Mine is a state ID.
Cute.
I was drunk in mine.
You were?
Yeah, I was.
I think I was drunk too in mine, so you know.
I wasn't driving
Yeah.
yet, so I might as well enjoy the drinks.
Okay.
Tam, yours is like perfection.
Really? I have
You
no
look
makeup
so,
on.
That's why it's perfection. You
Oh,
look
really?
beautiful
Oh,
and
well,
glowy.
thanks.
I'm pretty sure that I broke the rules with that red lip and them extra long lashes.
But I actually
Well-
like yours. I think it looks good.
It looks, all of them look good. So we hope the tips will help you slay your next ID photo. Now we're
Yes.
gonna take a quick break, but don't you go anywhere. We're coming right back for The Real.
much fun, ladies.
was.
I loved it. Now, before we go, we have an announcement. We searched high and low for a BFF for Fernando, our fish, and guess what? We finally found one. Yes. Okay, drum roll, please. It's at Otis the Frenchie, all the way in Canada. Oh my goodness. Congratulations. We hope you two will have a blast getting to know each other. And big thanks to Aaron Carter for stopping by. He's so sweet. Thanks to all of you at home for watching with us. And our wonderful studio audience for being here. We love you guys.